Welcome to the beautiful Silver Ray as we sail around the Caribbean and then make a transatlantic crossing to Lisbon. Today's video is a detailed look at our Deluxe Veranda Suite. So why not just sit back and relax, and we'll share our experience of this fabulous ship with you. So let's begin with a little background information. Silver Ray is a 728 guest all-inclusive ultra-luxury cruise ship which was launched in 2024 and is part of the Silversea Cruises fleet. She's the second of the Nova Class ships and sister ship to Silver Nova. Silversea is one of our preferred cruise lines because we enjoy the smaller ships, the all-inclusive cruise fare, multiple dining options and really attentive service. We also love the fact that every suite has its own butler who works alongside your suite attendant. So welcome to our Silver Ray Veranda Suite. We thought the suite was a sensation in terms of design, functionality and comfort. So veranda suites form the majority of the suites on board Silver Ray, and depending on the location on the ship, these can attract additional prefixes like superior or deluxe. We opted for a midships location, and this was classed as a Deluxe Veranda Suite. The more midships you are located bumps the price to reflect a more comfortable location. This is a detailed review of our veranda suite to give you a great insight as to what you can expect once on board. So, welcome to Suite 6069. On entering the suite, you first notice how wide the entranceway is. No tight corridor to squeeze through to get through to the main living area of your suite, which comprises a bedroom, living space, walk-in closet, spacious ensuite bathroom and a veranda. Oh yes, they still use these door hangers. The decor is very light and airy with an aquamarine and champagne coloured wave effect carpet design. The walls are a soft jasmine white effect with sumptuous green curtains and an oatmeal coloured room divider. So there's a master light switch which turns everything on and off and can be found in the entranceway to the suite. As you enter the suite and opposite the walk-in closet, there's a lovely vanity area with a large illuminated mirror and 2 light settings plus a magnifying mirror. There's also a pull-out trinket drawer. Adjacent electrical sockets include US and European outlets suitable for the hairdryer which you'll find in the bathroom. To the side of the vanity unit is a tall storage cupboard with 5 shelves. It has to be said that the storage in this suite is cavernous and will be absolutely fine for a long voyage. Certainly no scratching of heads as to where your personal effects and clothing are going to be stored. The bottom of the tall storage unit contains a unique laundry drawer in which there's a laundry bag attached and ready for use. You simply unattach the bag when you're ready to hand it in, together with your completed laundry list. There's a spare laundry bag underneath for your use. Unfortunately, laundry is not complimentary for a veranda suite unless you've sailed 100 plus days with Silversea. But if you had a penchant for doing your own laundry while travelling, there are self-service laundries on board. If you found value from watching this video, it would be amazing if you would click the like button and then subscribe to our channel. This way you don't miss out on any of our upcoming reviews and it helps us with YouTube. Next up is the bathroom, which is very spacious. Some suites have baths and showers, others just large showers. We chose the bathroom with a bath for those lazy days at sea when a hot soak in the bath is a real treat. There's a large double-sized sink with shelving either side for your personal toiletries. Underneath the sink there are 2 large storage drawers and a further area for holding your toiletry bags. The under sink area has 3 folded hand towels and 3 large bath towels. There are 4 face cloths available too. All these towels can be replaced daily if you so wish by leaving them by the side of the bath so your suite attendant can ensure their replacement when making up your suite. There's marble everywhere and it feels very luxurious and spacious. There's so much storage space and places to keep your toiletries that clutter really isn't an issue. There's also a very clever lighting system with a night light underneath. Otium amenities, I think I pronounced that right, are the order of the day here, although like many other lines, these are mainly pump action containers rather than individual bottles. There are also makeup remover wipes, cotton buds, a bath loofah and bath bombs. Brilliant. Between the bathroom and the walk-in closet is a panel which controls the aircon and the in-suite lighting. It's a smart lighting system where you can set the lighting scenes in the suite and control the air conditioning. It doesn't actually show you the room temperature, it just goes up and down. The air conditioning is very quiet and doesn't blow across you while in bed. The lighting controls are really clever with 4 in-suite lighting settings. So you've got morning, evening, you've got a movie setting, and then there's a sleep setting. When watching a movie on your in-suite TV, it actually asks you if you wish to set the lighting scene to movie. And the sleep setting is really cool with a timer. So you select that, you get into bed, and then a few seconds later, all the lights go out. Really clever. The walk-in wardrobe area is well designed and very spacious. Enough deep hangers for full-length dresses, etc., and then side-on ones which are short, and they're absolutely perfect for shorter clothes like shirts and jackets. And it actually works so well. We managed to get all our things in here for a 23-day voyage. No problems whatsoever. There are some lovely design touches here with the lights in the wardrobe, which are actually strip lights put in the side of the cabinet. That's such a great idea. There are some other essentials here like a clothes brush, a sewing kit and an umbrella. This is also where they store the tabletop for in-suite dining. There's certainly enough shelving provided, plus a good sized floor level area for shoes. There's also 4 deep drawers, one of which houses the easy to use document safe. Not seen one of these before on a cruise ship. Much more convenient than the boxy ones that you crawl around on the floor or stretch up to use. But we were looking at the safe and thinking, how do we get in? It's just got an enter button. There are no other buttons or anything else as such. But when you press the enter button, a touch panel lights up, and then you can put in your code, and then it opens. It's colossal inside and holds our phones, iPads, laptops, plus passports, monies, etc., etc. And there's a door. It's quite unusual to have a door on a walk-in closet. We haven't really shut it, just left it open, but it's there if you don't like looking at your clothes whilst on your cruise. Moving into the main suite area, there's the bed. Although they call it a queen, it seems equally super king in width, although perhaps not as long. Super comfy, and you can request your choice of pillows from a pillow menu. Beside the bed you have 2 small tables with these lovely little lamps and more sockets. You've got 2 USBs, a USB-A and a USB-C, which are the new high-powered ones, plus a Euro and American power outlet, plus your light switches. There's also a phone on one side of the bed as well. Moving on to the living area, there's a huge sofa which is long enough to lay straight out on it. It's very comfortable. It also has a ton of cushions, including some bolster cushions, plus a footstool which makes the end almost an L-shaped sofa. And you've got this really solid heavy table here. And this is the table used for your in-suite dining. And as mentioned before, the tabletop in the wardrobe sits on top of this to give you a proper dining experience. And oh yes, this is one of the real orchids which you will find in every suite. In the main living area opposite the sofa is a very useful storage unit with a media center, mini fridge, more storage, plus a marble top desktop area if you need to work, together with a second comfortable leather chair. The unit itself is really functional with Euro and US power outlets, plus more USB charging outlets and light switches for the suite. There are no tea or coffee making facilities in the suite, but it's rumoured that these will be introduced in the near future. So under the writing area is a slimline drawer with a ton of sections to organise your bits and bobs. The sectional drawers just make it so much easier to find all your stuff. Then there are 3 deep drawers with sections in the top one for all your bits and pieces like sunglasses, camera bits, etc., etc. Then of course there's the minibar. So over here we have the minibar, which is fully stocked by our butler to our own requirements. And what we have in here is a bottle of champagne, some no alcohol beer, ginger beer and plenty of water. All restocked every day. Perfect. Looking at the unit further, you've got a little cupboard for your drinks glasses, plus a bottle opener and a bottle stopper for your champagne. Your suite also comes with some rather smart refillable water bottles. These are a really nice Silversea branded product, which we'll definitely take home with us. Above that is a bucket for your ice, plus a champagne bucket. Whilst there's no TV at the bottom of the bed, there's a magnificent 50-inch media centre TV, which angles out so you can watch TV or a movie in bed. Both the TV and this iPad have all the information on that you're going to need. There are the TV channels, movies, daily chronicle, your onboard account, plus details of the daily menus for each of the restaurants on board. This is a really great system. As mentioned, everything is replicated on this little iPad, which you can move around the suite with. You can even set the suite lighting scenes from here and adjust the AC. Clever, isn't it? Just one final thing on the suite, and that's to do with the internet. We're on the Essential package, which is the one which is included in your cruise fare. It's available for one device only, and it's actually quite slow. We measured download and upload speeds of just over 1 megabyte a second. It's clearly throttled to encourage you to upgrade to a higher spec package. But we stayed on the Essential, and this was just about okay for us for browsing and emails, etc. Upgrade costs were basically $29 a day per device, as you can see from the pricing table. Okay, so that's the inside. Let's go outside and look at the balcony. So here is the balcony, which is actually quite nice and deep. There's space enough for 2 reclining sun chairs and footstools, plus a small table. The furniture is very high quality and quite heavy and doesn't move around too easily. However, we think that what the chairs need are some cushions, just to make them a bit more comfortable. There's also a knack to reclining the chairs, because they've got like a pivot system on them. Once you understand how this works, they do actually recline quite nicely. There's one other cool thing, which is the balcony lighting, which is not obvious unless you know it's there. It's an LED lighting strip, which works really well at night. So overall, it's a lovely balcony with no obstructions to our view. Perfect for breakfast or evening canapes served by your butler, or just to sit out and watch the world go by. So that concludes our little tour of the Deluxe Veranda Suite on Silver Ray, and thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's very much appreciated. Until next time, happy cruising.